This is episode 3. We've had our first organic sale off one of the hoodies. Now, excuse the bonnet. This first sale, organically as well, came as a surprise. I'm glad that I've seen it come organically because I was just going to run straight into it all with ads, so then I'd never know what's organic. And seeing a sale just come out like that has really kind of shifted the motion. First of all, it's made me aware that the organics have an effect, and on the dashboard it does say we've reached 9.7 thousand people in 30 days. Now, bear in mind I did play with some ads in that time, but I don't plan to run ads until the new year now, so it's going to be interesting to see where we are in the next 30 days to see if the organics doing the reach that we expect and anticipate. Can we maintain that growth? Yeah, first organic sale. So what does that mean? It means that someone's seen the hoodie and has wanted to buy one. Now, I don't know who this person is. They might already be a follower of the brand from our events and such. They are in Manchester, so there's that to take into account. But it's showing that I've not had to run ads for that to necessarily happen, or if I did run ads, I've seen it and used it as a touch point. So there's little things like that which are playing on my mind, but it's just, again, it's nice to see and it's important to see because it makes me, it's affirmation, it's confirmation that there's one, demand, and two, ability that people will just come across your page and buy. Now, it's very obvious for people to say that off the bat, especially when they're starting a business or they're giving advice, oh, people buy naturally. Like, the idea of it was always like quite novel to me in my head. I was like, how are they just buying? How are they just buying? How are they just organically buying? But if you've been following along, I'm creating my clothing brand off the back of an events brand, which I already have. So I have that to my advantage. So for you, if you're creating it straight from the ground up, it's going to be a different story. And it probably will take more time because you don't have any kind of following, any kind of understanding of who you are, what you do. So make sure you can build that and make sure you take time to build it and be patient with it. However, like I said, because I've been building the events brand and essentially this is just on the back of the events brand, it's made that easier. Now, I haven't even sent out an email to my subscriber list yet of everyone that's come to my event, letting them know that the hoodies are out. Why? Why haven't I done that? Because we're still poking the bear. Come up with this phrase, poking the bear. I'm just gonna keep poking it. Like, okay, what can we do? How far can we poke this bear? How far can we poke the bear? And that's what you gotta do. It's all about testing. But yeah, I did say episode 3 was gonna be about the first sale, and yeah, we've had our first sale. I would show you all the fancy stuff you want to see, all the Shopify screens and the numbers and the traffic, how much traffic, And I can imagine there's a lot. Well, I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that will show you all these numbers and everything, but it doesn't mean anything necessarily when you look at your account and your Shopify and you see nothing, you know. And you think, oh, your first sale, you must be so excited. I am absolutely jumping with joy. But every time we make a step forward, it just brings on bigger challenges. Because now that we've got that first sale, now what's going through my head is, where did the sale come from? How did they get to it? The best thing to do would be to reach out, and I probably should and will do that and find out their journey and their experience. When you get that first sale, guys, hold on to it and take the learnings and make note. The journey still continues. Hopefully this episode's going to be longer than just this. If it is just this, thank you for watching, and I guess you'll see me in episode 4 when I guess it's going to be less about the sales and probably more about managing stock, ordering batches, and because that's going to be my next problem. I already know it. I can already see it coming. I'm going to need to be ordering another batch, which means more outflow and dealing with that kind of thing. So it's going to be interesting. For the record, I did send off 2 packages already to my friend. He ordered 2. His name's Aaron. Shout out Aaron if you're watching this. You and I both know, watching this, as much as I appreciate it, that first sale coming from your friend isn't the same as it being organic and you not knowing who it's coming from. And so you can't take the same learnings from it. So again, that's why this organic sale was when I wanted to make this video as opposed to my sale from my friends, you know. And it's all about that attribution. Attribution is a word. Where are you attributing your sale? For example, I'm not attributing a sale necessarily to my friend because he'd be supporting the brand regardless, respectfully and respectively. We want to attribute it to something more sensible, like a unknown sale like what we've got, which is why this has become valid, which is why I'm making this video, and why it's interesting to, you know, look into and use it as a learning and gauge. A gauge was setting up a measurement tool. Anyway, that's going to be everything for this video. I need to get to bed.